What did you just say?
Luis.
Oh, now you're taking Gwen's side over Teresa's.
No, I'm not taking anyone's side.
It sounds to me like you are.
If you would let me explain.
Well, don't bother. I get it. First you take your mother's side, even though her running off to Mexico with my father destroyed my family.
My mother did not force your father to leave.
Yeah, well, the point is, you know how I feel about Catherine, yet you insist on having a relationship with her.
She is my mother.
Yeah, and Teresa is my sister. And yet the minute my back's turned, you're slamming her.
Hey, I am entitled to my opinion.
Yeah? Well, what about loyalty? Aren't you and I supposed to be a couple? Aren't I entitled to loyalty? Or is this payback for me not believing that Marty is your son? Just answer me, Sheridan. You loyal at all to me anymore?
Luis, you are making a fool out of yourself.
Oh, so now I'm a fool?
You know what? I can't even talk to you when you're like this.
You just answer the question, Sheridan. Are you loyal at all to me anymore?
Maybe I should ask you the same question.
Excuse me?
When I told you that our son was alive and that Beth had him, you wouldn't believe me. But when you insisted that I turn my back on my mother, I did because I love you. But when I asked you to believe me about Marty and help me get him back from Beth, you refused because you said you needed proof. Well, for some reason, your feelings are good enough for me to do whatever you want, but my feelings aren't good enough for you.
God, Luis and Sheridan love each other so much. How can they argue this way?
So you know what? You can attack my mother. You can call her every ugly name you can think of, but I am never turning my back on her for you ever again because she believes me. She believes what I have to say about Marty, and she supports me because she loves me. But you know what? You can't do the same.
Sheridan, you've talked to Catherine?
We saw her earlier when we were in the park.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Is she okay? I mean, I've left messages for her, but she won't return my calls.
Wait a second. Wait a second. You've been calling Catherine?
Yes.
What the hell is wrong with you? What the... Here you are trying to weasel your way back into our house, telling her that you want to fix your marriage, yet you've been calling your whore? What the hell kind of game are you playing?
I'm not playing games, Luis.
Oh, no? Then why are you calling Catherine at the same time you're telling her that you want to work things out?
Martin.
I wasn't two-timing you, Pilar, I swear.
Liar.
No, I was just checking in on Catherine to see if she was okay. I mean, we've been together for over 20 years. I couldn't just abandon her.
No? Well, you just abandoned us, didn't you? You never even called us once.
No, wait a second. Now, you know that I wanted to, but I couldn't because of Alistair. And Catherine was in the same position that I was.
Two of you make me sick.
You've made that abundantly clear.
Is Catherine okay? What?
Well, when I talked to my mother, I told her that I felt Beth and my father were in cahoots over Marty. She seemed to tense up, and I just got the feeling that she was going to do something rash.
Alistair. You know what? I have to find Catherine before he can hurt her again.
Wait!
I still can't believe that you defend the woman who has done this to my family.
It's over, Gwen. Luis and I are finished.
I cannot believe your father walked out on us again. He promised to be here for me and the children. At the mere mention of Catherine's name, he's gone.
I hate Papa and Catherine for what they've done.
Don't you worry about me, okay? I'll get through this. You focus on Sheridan. I'm gonna go check on Teresa.
Sorry I snapped at you before.
'Sorry. 'Sorry you thought me disloyal. Really, Luis, that is the least of our problems. Because there is a gap that's growing between us, and it's just getting deeper and wider. I mean, you hate my mother. You're angry with me because I support Gwen in having custody of Jane with Ethan. And you refuse to accept what I know in my heart to be true, that Marty is our son. And you know what? We're reaching a point where we are just so far apart on so many different things. I don't know how we're going to be able to pull ourselves back.
So what are you saying?
I just wanted to let you know that I'm leaving Harmony tonight.
Tonight?
It's better that I leave now. I'm going back to Paris.
Paris? Why so far away, Sheridan? Come on. How long are you gonna be gone?
I'm not sure. Truth is, I may never come